Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Cooking with Mercedes. Today we will be making the best steak you will ever have in your life. There's a few ingredients, it's very simple. You want to get you a strip steak. So any strip steak that you can find, just grab it. I also have some garlic and some fresh thyme. Salt and pepper and oil. Also, I'm using some butter, but I'm using Earth Balance. That's a little bit more healthier and it's vegan. So, I mean, this is for the people that's not really big into dairy. So there's an alternative. Earth Balance is a great option. This video is for beginners, just like my other videos. So I'm keeping it simple. You just want to grab a plate and so you can set your stuff out on, and then I'm taking the olive oil. You wait till the pan is hot or medium hot, and then you just let your pan heat up. And once your pan heats up, you're going to put your steak in. But first, please wash your food. You want to rinse your food off really well and then pat it dry. Please pat your food dry with a napkin or the whatever you're using. And then you want to season it really well with some salt and pepper. I'm using fresh salt and fresh cracked pepper, a few cracks. That's what I always say. But I found these really awesome salt and pepper shakers that crack as you use them. So I have those. And you just want to pat your seasonings in. I'm just using salt and pepper. You can use whatever steak seasoning that you have on hand, or if you want to do garlic powder, onion powder, the typical seasonings that are used. But I'm using this. So I flipped the steak over and I did the same thing on the other side. The salt and pepper shaker kind of sounds like a pencil sharpener. Now that I think about it, those like electric pencil sharpeners. Kind of sounds like that, but still pretty cool that it cracks your... I'm using pink Himalayan salt and peppercorns. I try to make the videos so people can follow along with me to see what I'm doing, because I want it to feel like you're cooking with someone so you can understand. So that's why I kind of take my time with the videos. As you can see, the grease was hot. The oil, sorry, not grease. The oil was hot. The olive oil was hot. So I just laid my steak in there, and make sure you lay the steak away from you. Because if you lay it towards you, that's a bad habit and you will pop yourself with some grease, and we don't want that. So gently and slowly lay your well-seasoned steak into your pan, just like I did. And then you wait. While your steak is cooking and it's on medium-high heat, you want to go ahead and cut some fresh garlic. I just kind of cut the top off of mine. I left the peel on it, and I just put it, like the part that I cut off of it, I put that part face down. But you want to cook your steaks to your liking. So, you could cook them like 10 minutes on both sides, or you can cook them on 5. It really depends on if you like your steak rare, medium well, or well done. It's up to you. I believe I said all the ways of cooking steak correctly. Please ignore me if I was incorrect. It's early in the morning and I'm trying to make this video, so bear with me. Maybe I need to start drinking coffee. I don't like coffee. It's nasty to me. Anyway, it will be time to add your thyme when the steak turns a little brown. That rhymed. Well, it didn't rhyme, but it matched. Whatever. All right, so your steak will smell really fragrant. I was about to say sound really fragrant. I mean, it can sound fragrant too. But anywho, so you just want to add a little bit more olive oil if you feel like your meat is starting to stick to the pan. So you just want to go ahead and let that cook down. Like I said, it's up to you how long you want to cook it for. If you want to do the research on how many minutes for, medium rare or whatever you need to do, you can do that. I'm not putting that in the video, but I like my steak well done, and these are really well done, as you can see. So all of that flavor from the first time is like incorporating into the flavors of the oil. And then you want to go ahead and add your earth balance, or you could just add regular butter, whatever you prefer. So then this is a very important part. You need to make sure you take like the juices from the bottom of the pan and constantly baste the steak with it, because that's going to make all the flavors intertwine even more. So basically, like the thyme and the butter, once the butter melts and the thyme and the oil, everything combines, that's going to make that flavor like seep down into your steak, and it's going to just make it like out of this world. Trust me on this. So that's what's happening right now. And when you do this, you want to kind of tilt your pan to the right. Whichever way you're holding your handle, you want to tilt it the opposite way. Don't tilt it towards your handle, tilt it away. So when you tilt it down, you see I'm able to get all of that like butter and oil flavor, and I'm putting it on top of the steak. You have to baste it a few times, and you can do this before you flip it. Either way, it's going to get in there. So, and then it looks so good. Just want to keep on doing that. When cooking your steak, it really depends on what size steak you have, how thick it is, what kind of pan you have, what kind of stove you have. You might have a gas stove, you might have an electric stove. All of this matters. So I don't want to give an exact time or how long to cook your steak, because like I said, you might not want your steak well done. You might want your steak medium rare or, medium well. And I just suggest that you guys, Google that, and it'll tell you how long to cook it for, because I would hate for someone to watch my video and then say, oh, well, Mercedes said to cook it for this long and I don't like it. So, report back to me when you do that. But I'm taking my steak out now and it looks really great. So once your steak is done, I just took everything out. I took the first thyme out, I took the garlic, and of course I'm pairing this with some freshly made mashed potatoes. Now, if you don't know how to make mashed potatoes, you can this is all you have to do. Just get some potatoes, peel them, boil them until completion with the lid on. Make sure the potatoes are covered, and then when you're done, just add butter, milk, salt, pepper, and some people add other things. Sour cream cheese is up to you. But that's how you make mashed potatoes. And now I'm just plating it. And I have a lot of bloopers in this video, and I'm not going to edit it out. Okay, the lime. Some people like lime on their steak. If you're more of a Mexican dish kind of person, that's where that comes from. Well, that's where I've seen it from. Like certain beefs, you add lime juice to it to enhance the flavor. But I just put that there just to throw that out there. Like if I didn't have the mashed potatoes and I had some kind of corn and tomatoes and that kind of jazz going on, like some Spanish rice, that will work. And here is the finished product. The steak came out great, and I wanted to show you that it's like fall apart. It's not tough. It's tender, and you can cut it with like a butter knife. It's very juicy. You want to let your steak sit for a little bit after you cook it. You don't want to cut it immediately. So there's my steak, and then I put the juices from the pan on top of it, and it was very delicious. Remember not to use too much salt on your steak. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this to all your friends. Leave a comment below if you made this recipe, and check out my other videos. And thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.